So we talk a lot about burnout in terms of career and the workplace, but not as much about burnout in terms of relationships, but it can happen there as well. Collins Dictionary defines burnout as a state of emotional exhaustion caused by the stresses of one's work or other responsibilities. So, given that definition, who's to say that burnout can't happen in your relationships as well? You see, in many coaching and personal development spaces, I hear and see people talk often about this idea that feelings are not reality or feelings are not truth. But in my world and in the work that I do, I work with a lot of people who are empaths, or in other words, they're really in tune with their feelings and the feelings of others. And so I believe that your feelings can really be signals for you to pay attention to some part of your life. Feelings come up to get your attention, right? That's how you know that something needs to be changed or not changed. So, a big part of relationships is realizing that you can't change another person, right? You can't control what anyone else thinks, feels, or how they act. And it's actually very empowering when you start to focus on the things that you can control, which is yourself, your own thoughts, words, and actions. So the greatest thing that you can do to heal this relationship in whatever way, shape, or form that it takes is to reconnect with yourself. Identify your needs and your truth. Fill your cup once again, or maybe even for the first time ever. This lets you show up in the relationship as your best self. And when you do so, you're able to see the dynamics of the relationship more clearly. Because so often it's easy to get into that people pleasing mode or toning down your inner voice in relationships. And what does that lead to? That can lead to things like resentment, resenting the other person, or being critical of yourself or them or both. But when you give yourself space and you choose to make yourself a priority, filling your own cup and making sure that you are showing up as your whole self, then there's a few things that happen. You know that you're bringing your best self to the relationship, and you can observe how the other person reacts. In a nurturing, supportive relationship, your partner will respond in ways that are mutually reciprocal and supportive, right? And I say partner, but again, that could be a family member, a relative, an intimate partner, colleague. And in a toxic relationship dynamic, you will meet great resistance, perhaps put downs or underhanded jabs or invalidation to keep you feeling less than. But it takes showing up whole and knowing your worth, what you deserve, how you deserve to be treated, which is, by the way, with the same kindness and compassion that you yourself offer to yourself and others. Yeah, following me here?